The Leaning Tower of Pisa was a disaster waiting to happen, a marvel of medieval engineering that was slowly but surely succumbing to the forces of gravity. This iconic structure, known for its unintended tilt, was in serious trouble, until engineers stepped in with some brilliant moves. These modern-day heroes, armed with cutting-edge technology and centuries of accumulated knowledge, embarked on a mission to save this historical gem. Alright, let's talk about the Leaning Tower of Pisa, aka the world's fanciest leaning lawn ornament. This architectural wonder has fascinated people for centuries, drawing millions of tourists from around the globe. By the 1990s, the tilt hit a whopping 5.5 degrees, which is more than enough to make anyone nervous. Imagine a building leaning so much that it looks like it could fall over at any moment, and people were seriously worried it might just topple over. So, what's the deal? Why was this tower leaning so dramatically? The answer lies beneath the surface. Well, blame it on uneven soil. More sand on one side, more clay on the other. This uneven foundation caused the tower to start leaning even before it was completed. The soil beneath the tower was a mix of sand, clay, and shells, which created an unstable foundation. Over time, the weight of the tower caused it to sink unevenly, leading to its famous tilt. Construction started way back in 1173, and the tower's tilt began almost immediately. The builders noticed the tilt after they had completed just 3 of the tower's 8 stories, and the tower's tilt began almost immediately. The builders tried to compensate by adjusting the height of each level, giving it that iconic curved look. They hoped this would counteract the lean, but it was only a temporary fix. The builders tried to compensate by adjusting the height of each level, giving it that iconic curved look. Despite their efforts, the tilt continued to worsen over the centuries, giving it that iconic curved look. This unique shape has become one of the tower's most recognizable features, but it also posed a significant engineering challenge. Fast forward to the 1990s, and engineers dove in to save the day. They knew they had to act fast to prevent the tower from collapsing. And engineers dove in to save the day. They brought in some of the best minds in the field to come up with a solution that would preserve the tower's tilt while ensuring its stability. They slapped on 600 tons of lead counterweights to the north side, which temporarily helped. These counterweights were placed to counterbalance the lean and buy some time for a more permanent solution. But the real magic happened with something called under-excavation. Fancy term, right? This technique involved removing soil from underneath the higher side of the tower to reduce the tilt. Picture this: they drilled 41 holes under the north side and removed 38 cubic meters of soil, which is like taking out 70 tons of dirt. This process was delicate and required precision to avoid causing further instability. And removed 38 cubic meters of soil, which is like taking out 70 tons of dirt. This clever move reduced the tilt by about 0.5 degrees, bringing the tower back to its early 1800s angle, which is like taking out 70 tons of dirt. This clever move reduced the tilt by about 0.5 degrees, bringing the tower back to its early 1800s angle. It was a significant achievement that stabilized the tower for future generations. This clever move reduced the tilt by about 0.5 degrees, bringing the tower back to its early 1800s angle. The engineers' efforts paid off, and the tower was no longer in immediate danger of collapsing, bringing the tower back to its early 1800s angle. This was a remarkable feat, considering the tower had been leaning for over 800 years. They also installed a drainage system to manage groundwater levels and prevent further tilting. This system helps to keep the soil stable and reduces the risk of future problems. And structurally attach the tower to its walkway. Talk about a full makeover. These measures ensured that the tower would remain stable and safe for visitors. Talk about a full makeover. The engineers' hard work and ingenuity paid off, and the Leaning Tower of Pisa was saved from potential disaster. Now the Leaning Tower of Pisa stands proud with its charming tilt intact, all thanks to some genius engineering. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the power of modern engineering techniques, all thanks to some genius engineering. The tower continues to attract tourists from around the world who marvel at its unique tilt and the story behind its preservation. So next time you see a picture of the Leaning Tower, remember, it's not just leaning, it's living proof of engineering awesomeness. This iconic structure stands as a symbol of resilience and the incredible feats that can be achieved through engineering. Remember, it's not just leaning, it's living proof of engineering awesomeness. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a shining example of how human ingenuity can overcome even the most daunting challenges. It's living proof of engineering awesomeness. So the next time you find yourself in Pisa, take a moment to appreciate the incredible work that went into saving this architectural wonder.